Hey Alicia, here is my modest little workstation. So, right here, I've got my main computer, and I have a external keyboard and a mouse since I do not like working on a laptop with smaller keys. And you definitely need a mouse because you're doing a lot of tracing and stuff like this. But then I print out onto this, which is right next door, so I could just sit and kind of turn my body a little bit and work on the printer. And then the other printer is right up there, and that's the first step. And I have two little cables down here, and I just replace one or the other depending on which one printer I'm printing on. This thing actually has two printer cables, or two USBs, but you cannot control the printers that way, at least with this. It only works if you have one printer plugged in at a time. So anyway, that's where that is. And then, once I print out a label, I stick it right on there immediately. And then, right over here, this is kind of my little work area, and then I lay them down right here, and then kind of put the stamp right on there, and the little, you can see here I've got little containers of the little film that I use. So once I pull this out of here, and I put it on there, and now that's everything that's, for that stamp kit. And then I go to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And then I've got all my ink up here in little vials already, because I ship one of these with each order. And then there's the ink that I use to ink the stamps. And then of course the machine is right there. So I've got the two critical machines on each side of me, so I could just turn my chair to operate either one of them, which is a huge convenience. And then I just kind of turn my chair to the right to actually do the little pasting and sticking the stamp in there and inking and letting them dry and all that stuff. And then when it's all ready to go, I take the envelope, and I've got a little bin right here. This is a little shipping bin. I got some random stuff in there right now, but that's basically the outgoing bin. And then when it's ready to go, I just take all these downstairs and drop them off at the front desk, and then the post office takes them from there. So that's how my little system works. You end up using a lot of these. I'm gonna hang this up here, so that's out of the way. And I've also got some latex gloves that I put on when I'm doing the inking, because sometimes you get a little ink on your fingers and it's a lot easier not to have to scrub your hands down. So that's about it. I've got some other little shelves for stuff that I use right up there too, just to keep them off of the flat surface down here. I want to use all of that space. Alright, hopefully this helps. I'll talk to you later.